Minsan, sasadyain talaga ng Panginoon na ma-overwhelm ka. Minsan, sasadyain talaga ng Panginoon na maramdaman mo yung bigat at pressure. Minsan, sasadyain talaga ng Panginoon na mapunta ka sa isang sitwasyon na kulang ka. Minsan, dadalhin ka talaga ng Panginoon sa isang sitwasyon where your back is against the wall. That He will put you to the end of yourself. Na may mga tatanggalin talaga ang Diyos sa buhay mo na pinagkatiwalaan mo at pinagdependihan mo. Gusto ng Diyos ma-realize mo na hindi ka infinite. Finite ka. Limited ka. And no matter how much you try, no matter how hard you work, it will not be enough without the grace of God. The reality is this, you are not enough and you don't have enough. Alam ko may passion ka, pero alam mo walang bunga. Mahal na mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, but you don't have enough budget. And sometimes God will allow you to be placed in a situation na kulang ka. Binigay mo na lahat para sa mga anak mo. Nag-sacrifice ka at nag-compromise ka para sagipin ang inyong marriage. Binuhos mo ng buong-buo ang sarili mo para sa karir na yan. Nag-invest ka ng matindi dyan sa trabaho na yan. Hindi mo na nga alam pinagagagawa mo minsan, pati guardian angel mo napapagod nakakahabol sa'yo. Sa tindi ng mga ginagawa mo out of desperation, nagpakamangmang ka sa pag-ibig, nagpapakamatay ka sa ministry, nagpapakamatay ka sa boss mo na hindi naman namatay para sa'yo. And you are trying to be everything to everybody. You're not supposed to be everything to everybody. Ba't mo hinahayaan na maging super? Tatakbo ka bang kandidato sa National Heroes Day? At nagpapakabayani kang saluhin lahat, kargahin lahat, dalhin lahat? We are not called to be everything to everybody. Aminin mo ang totoo. You are trying to give them yourself. But your calling is to give them Jesus. Your calling is not to give your whole self to them kasi in your own limited ka. Not enough ka. Bakit mo kailangan suluhin? Bakit mo kailangan kargahin? Hayaan mong kargahin ng Diyos. Lahat kayo kargahin ng Panginoon at iasa mo sa Panginoon yung bagay na alam mong hindi mo kaya. Mamamatay ka na lang dyan. Yung deficiency na nararanasan mo, hindi aksidente. Yung kakulangan na nararanasan mo, sinadya ng Panginoon yan para ma-realize mo kahit anong hirap mo, hindi mo kaya. Para makilala mo yung tunay na sapat. Yung tunay na Diyos na kayang magbit-bit sa'yo patungo dun sa breakthrough at miracle na talagang pinapangarap at hinahangad mo. Bakit? Kung kulang ka man ngayon, hindi kakulangan ang destiny ng isang Kristiyano. Abundance ang destiny natin. Now I know, some of you will say, Pastor, si Pastor Sipo na nagpipreach naman ng prosperity gospel. Now again, I don't believe in prosperity gospel because prosperity is not the gospel. The gospel is this. Jesus came, He died, buried, and rose again from the dead. That's the gospel. Prosperity is not the gospel, but prosperity is part of the gospel. Do you really think na si Jesus Christ bababa dito sa mundo, mamamatay, ibibigay ang kanyang buhay? At hindi niya isasama yung abundance sa benefit ng kanyang pagkamatay? Come on now. I believe that God came here to give us an abundant life. Not through your efforts, not through your wisdom, not through your education. So stop earning something that God already gave to you. It's not your job to earn it. It's your job to receive it, church. It's your job to receive it in Jesus' name.